Hello good people, good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to this angle once again after almost a week or so or more. I was actually getting really used to that angle. I was sitting there and then doing the videos. So I just took a break sort of from appearing on the camera. And just like that, okay? So today I have quite a few episodes ready for you. Hopefully I can finish them. I woke up really late. My timetable of sleeping pattern is really messed up now. I cannot sleep at night, insomnia. So yeah, all the work's done. Did some shopping, housework, everything, as well as lunch, and then now double shot at latte. I make these at home. Coffee is good. Okay, so first episode is gonna be a legendary perfume. Okay, I have reviewed this fragrance long time back on my channel, which is called Cool Water. You guys know that. This is like one of the modern interpretation. I have a 200 ml bottle here. I really love Cool Water, no matter what people say it got, really overplayed. It's like 1988 release. It's inspired by Green Irish Tweed by Creed. I will speak a lot. I'll do sort of like a long video. Okay, I'll speak slow, and I would like to tell you why some fragrances are special. Okay, so 1988 was the year Pierre Bourdon, I think, made this fragrance, and it's his perhaps take on Green Irish Tweed by Creed. Okay, but I always told you I really do not care for Green Irish Tweed as much as many others do. Not because I have any hatred or anything, because Creed is one of my favorite houses. I have many favorites from that line, okay, from that house. But Creed has some fragrances, they are very underwhelming and they don't really feel like worthy of $300, $500, even $1,000. But some fragrance like Royal Oud, Aventus is good. My favorite is Viking, some of the other ones, you guys know, like the good ones, I always say top 10, check out my top 10 Creed list. But Green Irish Tweed never made it, Milice Imperial never made it, Silver Mountain Water is good. Okay, so you see, I'm not a Creed hater. But Davidoff is a company, is a designer. They make coffee, fragrances, they make some other goods. But the day I tried Cool Water, I did not try this like back in the 80s. I tried it like 10 years back. Okay, so since then, I was always a fan because I really like this bottle, and I reviewed many, like countless, I wouldn't say, but many flankers of Cool Water, like Intense, Pafa, Oceanic Expedition, like many. I just check out Cool Water Joyam and you'll find I am a designer head. So this always remained as one of my most favorite weekend scents, like fresh, like rosemary. It has notes, like I'll tell you the notes from fragrance. I can remember all the notes. It's like seawater, lavender, mint, green notes, rosemary, cologne, coriander, sandalwood, neroli, geranium, jasmine, musk, oak moss, cedar, tobacco, and ambergris. So this is the notes breakdown. But I tell you one thing, as the years progress, I think Cool Water was reformulated over and over again, like CK1, like Armani's, Giorgio Armani's, like codes, like what else is there? Like, man, was the one that I'm trying to remember. Perfume, Armani's, why can't I think of the name? Acqua di Gio, Profumo, yeah, Acqua di Gio, Profumo, other ones, but most of the fragrance, Acqua di Gio, everything, they from this era has been sort of reformulated by the years. Okay, sorry, I still have a little bit of a cold left. It's the season. So I never really found Cool Water to be an off-putting scent, but it just doesn't have that oomph. Okay, and it's missing a lot of the notes that I just read from the Fragrantica. I did not get so much from this. I got the oceanic vibe, I got the sage, I got the lavender, but heavy on lavender on dry down, and the mint. And similar to this, there are like many other, Al Haramain, Lavender Night, Coty, Aspen, many other. Green Irish Tweed has many takes and dupes. But this one, it doesn't smell like Cool Water. I mean, like Green Irish Tweed, but it smells better. It's like really, really nice, aromatic, almost like to the barbershop fresh. Okay, so this is Cool Water for me, served really well. I really enjoy the smell of it, but it's like an oldie. Okay, so today, after 4 minutes, I will introduce you to the vintage Cool Water. And you can see the font, you can pick up, the experts would know, like this is the vintage. Okay, I'll tell you the story. This is a 75 ml bottle. Very expensive. These are very expensive. I'm not going to mention the price. Is it written here? No. And I'll show you the presentation and I'll let you know what vintage smell like. Okay, so Cool Water vintage. Okay, old days. So I didn't check the batch, but these are the vintage batches. And I would like to tell you, I'm wearing this one here, and the other Cool Water, the new one, I'm wearing here. There are differences. Okay, so first of all, big thanks to a Perfume Center, which just opened a new showroom in Uttara. Those who live in Dhaka, Uttara Square, That's where they are located, ground level. I think shop number I forgot, 100 something. Okay, if you just enter from the gate, you'll find at the left. And I was invited to their opening ceremony, and they did invite a lot of people. A lot of people went. I went a bit early, and I had to take off early, but I spent some quality time with many frag heads. So Masood Bhai, who's the owner of PC Perfume Center, he sort of like, he has this like a very intelligent mind. He puts a lot of testers of designer niche and as well as some vintages, so people immediately are attracted to, they go like Fahrenheit 32, Fahrenheit old batch 30 ml, they take it, So I saw Cool Waters and I'm like, I asked like in fear, like how much is going to cost me, because I really, really want to try the vintage and I didn't have a tester. He said, just take it, I'll give you the best price. You just take it, don't worry about it. You always wanted it. So they had 275 ml. I took one. And it's a borderline $100 nearby. Okay, so it's less than 100, but it's expensive. So I'm like, okay, I'll do it for the love. So here you go. So thank you, Masood Bhai. Thank you, Perfume Center, for bringing this gem and giving me one. Okay, so 75 ml looks like this. If you buy the 125 ml, it will be bigger. They had also 200 ml. This is a shiny, glossy box. Okay, I told you I'm gonna do this bit long, video. So yeah, I really like these fonts. Really, really cool and vintage style. Okay, the bottle side by side with the modern interpretation is, just check out the fonts, not the same. Okay, they are different, and the bottle color, also think like this one has a little bit of a green hue compared to the new Cool Waters. Apart from the shape and everything is same. Okay, that's like simple bottle, blue and black. I really like the combination. It's like classic, So people, when you look at it visually, they look like, okay, I need to get a Cool Water maybe now. Okay, caps, okay, not very snug fit. Okay, let's just spray once more here. Really good spray. Okay, so this one I told you the notes already. Let me tell you what I get. Now I will spray the other Cool Water on the fresh spray. Oh my god, this is difficult to manage. After a long time doing this, I'm a little bit uneasy, Yeah, this one also has good spray. Okay, so 2 hands, modern one, right hand, Cool Water vintage, left hand. So let me tell you the experience. I've been wearing this for last few days. Okay, since Friday I've been wearing this. Today is a Sunday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 days I took to do sort of initial impression, and trust me, there are differences. Okay, this one has significant performance, which is better. This one lasts so much more than the modern interpretation. I don't need to smell them, just do one more. Okay, there are a lot of differences. Okay, first of all, the overall DNA, the dry down, they all smell like Cool Waters. Okay, it's there, it's not a fake, it's obviously new, but if you can find it, this is still a pretty good scent. But this one lasts about 2 to 3 hours on me, like on a good day. This stuff went over 5 to 6 hours, which is significant, because in Bangladesh, when I say 5 to 6, translate to your USA, Europe, maybe 6-7 hours, good hours, like 8 hours, up to crazy longevity. But projection is like, I would say like 1.5 hour, like that, then after that it becomes close to the skin. But initial blast, so much stronger than the new Cool Waters. Second difference, there are some notes in the vintages, this vintage, which I did not find here. That's why I spent that extra money. Cool Water, if you want to buy 200 ml, this will cost like $55 now. Okay, which is not that cheap. It used to be like only $20 for 125 ml. So this used to be very cheap. Now it's like if you like go for it, I think $35 per $35 per 125 ml. But the notes missing in this one, which I find in this one, is a little bit more spicy. This one definitely has a spicy kick, which is, you think of the geranium, whatever, like this is a floral, there's a note in there, which reminds me of Platinum Egoist by Chanel. And they are not the same fragrance. Once again, not the same fragrance, but I connect them. Okay, like Fierce, okay, by Abercrombie & Fitch, Platinum Egoist, Green Irish Tweed, Cool Waters. Somehow they have this connection somewhere, maybe the floral note or something in there. I find them kind of similar. And I find Platinum Egoist to be such a better scent than everything else. Okay, like this nice, how do I put it, aromatic feel from Platinum Egoist, just lovely metallic spicy floral perfume, masculinity at best. This one somehow makes me like feel that way. It brings back those memories. Second thing I find, there's a rosemary in there, which is very, very, very prominent, and it's not like bitter lavender that you get right off the bat from the new ones. Okay, this is so much more lavender. They amped up the lavender in this one and made it like, yeah, it's like more fresh, it's like not as spicy, and there's a tobacco note, which this one apparently has. I did not really get tobacco, maybe tobacco leaves. Okay, but there is something in there which smells like not like this. Okay, there is something in there which is deeper, really deep ocean water. Think of the Aqua by Bulgari, if you know that one, Aqua Puram. This one reminds me of the old batches. So this is definitely like the Fahrenheit. Imagine like Fahrenheit vintage days, you know, cool water vintage days. It brings back, transports you back there. Okay, this is why I'm speaking so much. It's more of a experience sharing than a review. I'm not saying this is maybe worth it in your book. I will not say like go and hunt down $100 per 75 mil or less, you know, but it's under $100. I'm not exactly sure. I haven't got the price yet, but it is expensive. Okay, so you have to pay vintage prices. So there are the differences. If you are strictly fragrance lover and you really like a fragrance enthusiast, then you'll hunt it down. You know, even you don't mind paying $150. Okay, that's the love of vintages. But is it actually worth it? I don't know about the price, but this is definitely like a big daddy, granddaddy of the modern day cool waters. Okay, not just for the fonts, but the smell, performance, and also this one, the C notes are more deeper. The dry down, yeah, you can smell like the richness of the lavender. The lavender in this is beautiful. It is synthetic still, but it reminds me of Drakkar Noir kind of fragrances, 90s. I was born in 81, so I can relate to this. This was released after 7 years after I was released. I was born. So this one is from my era. It's the 80s sentiment. So if you think of like Polo Sport, you know, where are my fragrances? Polo by Polo Sport, the blue bottle. Okay, I had it here, but it's like somewhere else. If you know that white t-shirt, you know, and then you put jeans on, like denim jeans, or you're just going to play basketball, I would think this is a very gentlemanly, amazing fragrance. Back in the day, these were the more common sense. People would really rock them everywhere in the shopping mall. This fragrance would be smelled everywhere, on the most common DNA ever. Nowadays, cool water, not many people wear because maybe it got some age to it. Okay, but I would say my experience from this, you know, like I always say this thing, this is everything I wanted it to be. You know, there's a line from Mr. Brooks movie, you know, Kevin Costner movie, and there was Dane Cook. He was like the funny guy. So one point they go and do whatever the business was, and then this guy wanted to witness his firsthand. Watch the movie, you'll see what my reference is to. And then Kevin Costner says to him, like, was it, you know, as per your expectation or something like that? He said, oh yeah, that was everything I wanted it to be, you know, like, thank you so much, you know, like, it was the funniest scene ever. And then some of the scenes are so funny in Mr. Brooks. Those who know movies, they will understand the reference. This fragrance is a legend. And I give it to this, you know, I love this so much more than whatever is similar to this. I love Aspen a lot. Doesn't have more than 1 hour push. This one, even the new ones, I always love cool water. So you can understand my sentiments. Even I'm considering getting the other 75 mil just to get like lifetime supply of cool water. I will not share this with anybody. Okay, I give this fragrance a 10. Pierre Bourdon, whatever, you know, the story was like he wanted to, maybe he was not selected or something like that. He made a Grenache to it, but he didn't get credit. Something, there was a story, or like he wanted to be the perfumer, but then they didn't select him. Something like, I totally forgot. I'm not sure, but then out of maybe like, you know, like passion or something, it's like he made this cool water release. And I think this one sold so many units all over the world. Like everybody has a cool water. Like they had it back then, they have it still now. Your father has it, uncle has it. And it reminds me of sort of like a story between Ferrari and Lamborghini. If you know the story, how Lamborghini was born out of, you know, there's a movie as well on it. So it's like, this is the Lamborghini of the fragrance world. Okay, so posh, so amazing. Even back in the days, if you call it cheapy, $20 something, this is worth that Grenache Street price point for me. Okay, if you really want to get Grenache Street, if you do not really care for the brand, yeah, Grenache Street is nice. It has lemon verbena, it has vetiver, it has some kick, but it's a very niche style perfume, very boring for me, you know, like didn't work. This one has the charm. If you can find a vintage, that's what I'm saying, go crave for a vintage. I give cool water vintage a 10. Thank you so much, Masood bhai, once again. This review was special to me because I spoke a lot. I wanted to say these things, you know. It's raining outside. I went out, you know, like, it's totally different from the hot and humid day. It's still warm by like the humidity, but you know, it's a perfect day to wear this perfume, you know, like cool water on a rainy day. Okay, so what's your viewpoint? Have you ever tried it? I know many of my senior brothers, or you know, the seasoned members, they know the cool water vintage days. Do you miss those days? Okay, do let others know in the comment section. Everybody have a nice day. I think I'm going to do 2 more videos and upload it together. Take care guys, see you soon, bye bye.